VN1 trying to hold it out against Nova. You can see that Sam has HP Summer under sight. And it's just HQA called out. Nova are just taking everyone out.
They have so many kills as well on the cards. 4 members still alive. Lights Out only 1 frag at this stage. But being in the top 5 teams is going to net you a minimum of 14 points. This is a really, really good start for them. It's really good showing. They're going to be taking this first spot away from Misfit Aiming after this one. But it's Sandhawk. It's chaotic. Anything can happen, and it's not really indicative of what you might be looking to see for the rest of the day. The circles have been very, very difficult. They had a very, very tricky position, as we highlighted before. About 5 teams were in their way, and they really couldn't have done too much more to try and reposition around it. So it was unfortunate on that front. Lights Out, at the moment they have an okay position as the circles shift south.
It just became worse.
But they are going to have to move away from their border that they have. You can see, you saw before, they were just down the hill. They are starting to creep on up. Memo peeking his head over the top of what they can get, and actually is blinded by Win, starting to take on Nova.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Nova can push on in here. A couple knocks, 2 coming through already as Lights Out pop
make that 3.
3. Only Sam left alive. Lights Out holding to the opportune moment, and that's only Sam left already, and he has 3 members to res. I can't imagine Sam's going to be able to get it because the circle closing in, putting pressure. Memo going to get taken on out here. Lights Out just have Seed Gun spraying on down,
no.
and that's going to be Sam wiping him out. Lights Out go out in 5th here, and Sam potentially could even get the res. No, it doesn't matter. Arcs pops on up the snake, wiping Nova out. 3 players left alive. 3 solos holding their teams in this one as HP Summer makes a huge rotation outside of the blue and just about gets on in before he dies. Gonna first on aid up. Arcs standing up in the circle as well. It's a triangle on this circle. Arcs, HP Summer, and Kiwi Wang for VN1 HQA and blinded by Win.
Not only did he make that rotation, but Summer now has the best position in the circle. You can see he's hiding down low. He's looking for it. Chi Wang at the moment is going to be looking to go in. Okay, Arcs does spot him out, so it's not that great. As it turns out, up he pops. Arcs is going to be forward. He spotted the smoke. He knows exactly what he's doing, and now Chi Wang giving his game away. He knows exactly what is up, and Arcs can start to nade on out. He's outside in the zone. Won't be able to get it done. And that is going to be that. It is going to be HQA eliminated and blinded by Win. Going to be taking that chicken dinner. A couple of teams there in the final circles that we have not seen before. We haven't really had a brilliant shout coming in from them so far. So to see them in, it just shows you things can change, and that's exactly what they did here in Sandhawk.
I mean, yesterday HQA put up a huge performance with Yifei. That's Pittsburgh Knights eliminated as well. VN1, through this heal from Jerry, has just gained them 2 ranks. You may not like it, but that is how you play it. We cannot escape yourself, and Jerry will go down to the blue, but not before earning his team 2 placements through healing. Good stuff coming through from VN1. 5 teams now remain in this endgame circle. HQA under fire from Space Station Gaming as blinded by Win start taking pop shots at Revenants.
The headline here for me is that Space Station Gaming are still in it. Both Lights Out and Misfits have gone down early. If Space Station Gaming can get to the top 2, top 3, this is going to give them a chance to catapult themselves up. If they can gain, you know, +3, +4, +5 points, they're going to go again. If they can get over that, they're going to be in with an even better shout. They've got 8 goals already, so they are looking to vie for those top placements.
5 teams remain in this endgame circle. Revenants taking fire from the solo of HQA. It's CFan once more looking to try and make plays. The Molotov thrown over towards Revenants, but unfortunately it's going to be a spray down by Juicy to eliminate HQA in 5th position. Space Station Gaming blinded by Win. The Revenants and Granadel Gaming looking to try and make plays, but it's not going to work out as Space Station Gaming plays spoiler. 2 teams eliminated in this top 5, and we're down to 3.
Space Station Gaming, they're looking to take this top spot potentially here. You can see those technical issues getting sorted. It seems to have unleashed them upon North America, and they are really giving everyone a run for their money. It would seem, but you can see everyone's trying to push in. Space Station Gaming, they've got the zone, they've got cover, and they are just continuing to put the hurt on anyone who thinks they can step forward.
Yeah, it's 3 knocks already secured by Space Station Gaming. 2 to Revenant.
That's what I mean.
Out. And it's, of course, blinded by Win, losing members as well. Only Espanol looking to hold it out as the Jack-in-the-Box just trying to keep Granja alive in this one. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Revenants trying to get the heals out here. Can Space Station Gaming just push on out into the rest of the circle? Wipe them?
Oh, look at them go!
It is unreal stuff coming through from Space Station Gaming with 14 kills and a first-place chicken dinner, looking to just skyrocket them in the point standings. When you look at your top 7, Lights Out aren't there, Misfits aren't there, no one is there from the top 4, I believe. HQA maybe the only team that's there from them, and Blinded to Win, actually. Yeah. 2 really good performances in a row from Blinded to Win. This top 3 is starting to go for it. You got only a couple of seconds left till the circle starts nipping at your feet. You have to go for it now or never. Time ticking down. Espinosa
has been he's just been lying down for so long, but it's finally going to get displaced.
Oh, and it's going to be him being taken out by Arcs there.
Revenants are going to go down.
Unfortunate. Revenants just not having the agency in there, wanted to wait for the perfect moment, but there was never a perfect moment coming. 4 teams now remaining: Space Station Gaming, Nova, Pittsburgh Knights, and Blinded by Win. And that's 3 teams that are fighting for those top positions there, with Space Station Gaming holding on to #1 dog. Fights breaking out, carnage, wipes out Wi-Fi there, and a huge knock coming through from Arcs as he blows up the building, the vehicle, eliminating Pittsburgh Knights. We're down to 3.
Nova, Space Station Gaming, and Blinded by Win, all teams in, well, Nova a little bit further down, but Blinded by Win and Space Station Gaming both really hopeful to start to move up towards those top spots. Blinded by Win, 4 players alive. They are the strongest in terms of numbers, but their position is not as strong here. Space Station Gaming, they are going to have to start to move forwards. You can see Sixless taking a little bit of a forward position, has a little bit of a divot to play behind here, and he can start to move forwards. At this stage, he is going to be that linchpin for Space Station Gaming to make their pressure into the next circle, which is going to have to come in. 31 seconds remain, and they have to move forwards. Blinded by Win, take a knock.
Yeah, and that's really crucial for them, because they want to be getting the position here. Placement so huge for Blinded by Win. If they get top 2 even first, Blinded by Win could be in 2nd position after this game due to the fact that Lights Out has pushing up, trying to follow, and he finds 2 for himself. Only 1 man left alive in the smoke, holding out for Blinded by Win, trying to anchor them in this position, but he gets knocked down to 2. Space Station Gaming versus Nova here, and now the fight begins as Nova has held out for centuries in this yellow compound, but now a 3v3 will decide the chicken dinner winner of a Wrangle Match 8.
Nova have to push out. This is the thing. They're going to have to try and leave this compound. It's very tricky. They used a lot of smokes earlier on. They're going to be down in terms of utility. Space Station Gaming, they can start to move on forwards. You can see a lot of meds still in their back pocket, but if Edwin makes pushes like that, they are just going to get shut down.
Trying to snake his way up to the Space Station Gaming and find the knock. It's time for Nova to move on up, looking for Angry. Can he hold it? No, he cannot. Nova are the Erangel champions here. 2 days in a row, they have won Game 1 of Erangel, and they do so with style. So many kills coming through for them today. That is a whopping 11 kills coming through for Nova, and a really good positional hold for them here. Granja holding the north, in the south. VN1 going to have to move in just a second as well. Can Wildcard get in is the real question, as Sixless has oversight in Pittsburgh Knights as well, basically preventing the Hastian Delta Tron squad from entering into the circle.
Lights Out, edge guarding against VN1, and it's going to be such a difficult run. They aren't going to be able to make it. Lights Out go down, and as they hit the 5th position, this is where Sixless has made the work happen for Space Station Gaming. They are already pretty happy with this point.
I don't think they know what to do. Okay, they just found him out. I was about to say, I didn't think that anyone knew that Sixless was there, but Granja is able to find the shots and eliminates him. Down to 4 teams here as Wildcard tries to knock Pittsburgh Knights out, but they're not able to do that. Space Station Gaming losing their lives as well. Down to 3. It's Lights Out, Pittsburgh Knights, and Granja holding on here. This is huge for Pittsburgh Knights and their ability to jump on into the top 3 here. They could possibly do so.
They're looking for it. They have the most players. They've got 8 kills already, but Granja with an uncharacteristically strong performance. 12 kills already for them. So now 4 players alive for them as well. They've got a decent spot as well. The team in front of them is pretty barren at this. So the Pits have a little bit more to work with. They've got a of smoke to be working with. You can see the line of smoke just starting to develop. That is going to cover any sort of road they will make around the next cell does pop over lights out. This means that they can just hold down the shack that they have and see what they can do with it.
And currently lights out are being held on back by Granha, allowing Pittsburgh Knights to move on in. That's the knocks coming through from Granha, knocking Knights out. Granha now have to move into the circle towards Pittsburgh, who've made the early rotation. Pittsburgh Knights with 4 members alive versus the 3 of Granha Gaming. It's a possibility for the Pittsburgh Knights to make the big leap up the scoreboard.
Oh,
Sorry, gets caught out by Monarch, and that's going to be the flush coming through just shortly by him. Only 2 more players left for Granha. A 1v4, in fact, as another kill comes through. Jacob for Granha Gaming, trying to push it all through. I mean, honestly, at this stage in the game, John, you might just run into the blue and deny any points to Pittsburgh Gaming. Very difficult to make the 1v4, but no, Jacob's no slouch. Finds the first knock. Gets spotted by 7 and Jagger.
Only 1 first aid.
On the north. The first aid's going to come through, trying to reset the fight. Going to spot Jagger coming out of the smoke in just a second. It has a good angle to take him down. There's no way to double peek it, no way to trade the kill. If he gets the spray onto Jagger, the res is actually coming through.
He's not on the circle.
Not on the circle, he has to move in. This should just be Pittsburgh Knights claiming it. And that's going to be it. There's the kills coming through, and that's a huge performance coming out of Pittsburgh Knights with
12 kills.
12 kills total. A chicken dinner on top of it. 42 points for them could just be enough to claim a top 3 spot. And that's exactly what Pittsburgh Knights did.
This 3 has been shaken.
Be Beowulf all by himself as the flush does come through.
It's all down to Beowulf for Nova. Will he be able to push his team over the edge and see what they can get done? He's against several solo players. If the Revenants take a little bit of a dive, they are going to have to push away from this hilltop. And actually, Nova is still in it.
How is Cheeto still alive, by the way, in this river? Revenants know his location, but haven't been able to secure him. Surely, Peralta here is able to find him. Beowulf hiding in a bush with a dream. Cheeto finally shows his face, gets straight down in the water, and that's Peralta taking him down. 3 teams remaining. It's VN1, HP Summer. Beowulf steps up, finds the kill to Vigilante.
Look for the other, no!
That's going to be Nova out in 3rd position. It's Revenants and it's HP Summer for VN1. The top 2 teams here on Erangel trying to close it on out. Revenants with 3 players alive, no 2 I believe, with HP Summer just snaking it for the win here. The circle hasn't closed yet. We're only in phase 7. The bloodbath of the final match here in the North American region. And all fans are wondering, Don, right now, is if Nova got enough points to qualify. We're not going to do any casts of math. We're going to leave it to the standings at the end of the game. We're going to leave it to see if VN1 or Revenants will be the chicken dinner winners here on Erangel.
Seeing what they can get done. HP Sama is still in the zone. The next one's going to close. 2 versus 1. Plenty of armor for HP Sama. You can see he's got that full HP level 3. Was able to, I think, pick up a supply drop earlier on. So that's going to be pretty good for him. Then the question is, how many nades, how many smokes do these teams have? The Revenants, do they have a similar idea? You can see they're using their terrain to the advantage, but look how open it is. If HP Sama finds one of the Revenants going for an early peek or a reckless peek, that could be the chance to take it to a 1 versus 1.
The circle shifts north as well here, John.
There's nothing there.
Revenants behind this brick wall.
There's nothing there.
Has he spotted him? It looked like he did. No, he's just firing randomly into the grass.
He's trying to find the hit markers.
Trying to find the hit markers onto HP Sama here, but it's not coming through.
So what HP Sama here has done, he's dropped his backpack. That's going to put his profile lower to the ground, make it easier for him to hide in the grass. The long grass will give him a lot of concealment here as they are playing around the ridges, and with no high ground, there's no risk of them overwatching him. You can see he's positioned that tree very nicely, so it's in between him and the only available high ground in this current circle. So there is no way that they will have been able to spot him at the moment. But they are just spraying through the grass at this stage and trying to land a single shot, because that will give the game away, and that could be deadly for HP Sama.
Yeah, we're fully simming up here for HP Summer. He just has a little bit of defilade to work with as he snakes it around towards the northern side of the circle. Peralta holding back Aspiona, just basically spraying randomly, giving away his location, but Peralta will be the double peeking anchor in this play for the Revenants. It's possible for HP Summer to 2v1 this, but he needs to find a very good opening frag, or else it will just be the Revenants taking home the chicken dinner.
He's crawling forwards. He's looking for it. VN1 with a hope. It's HP Summer.
This
Peralta and Espinoza, they're down the hill. You can see those crags giving so much cover to HP Summer, and he's going to be able to throw it.
Frag nade.
The nade is going to come out.
Could this be the frag nade of
He's
dreams?
cooking it. He's cooking it. He knows exactly where Peralta was. He stuck his head over the top. Actually gets half damage, but that's going to give the game away. They're going to know exactly where that nade should have come from.
Molotov
they should do anyway.
through.
The Molotov is there as well. The same angle will mean that Peralta is going to be zoned away. A lot of damage might come on as well, but the heals are going to be out as well. So they are going to move him through. HP Summer, though, somehow just dodging through these bullets. When's it going to happen? When's he going to pull the trigger?
Can't quite see Espio. Oh, they found him.
There he goes.
The headshot comes through. Revenants put HP Summer out of their misery. And that is it. That's all she wrote for the regional finals here in North America.
Oh my
Nova
goodness me.
with 7 kill points and a 3rd position. Is it enough on the standings?
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not going to